So it's a big day for economic data and information. The Consumer Pricing Index results were announced this morning. The CPI up roughly 0.1%. Expectations were for 0.2 to 0.3%. Now that sounds like minuscule changes, but that does mean the expectations were off pretty significantly. Now, experts thought that the tariffs would really kick in this month. Obviously, they haven't. The numbers have been affected by a couple of things. One, energy was down 2.7%. That was the biggest drop. Car prices, both new and used, were actually down for the month. That was a surprise. Now, why is this, especially on the car prices and purchases? Companies are still selling out of a lot of the material they pre-bought before the tariffs really kicked in. Now, expectations are that we will see bigger swings over the next 2 to 3 months as they run out of those inventories. We'll certainly see. Other factors to talk about. China and the U.S., their trade talks in London really moving forward quickly based on the latest reports. Now, this framework apparently has been agreed to. Many people think it's because President Trump and President Xi Jinping got on the phone last week and really drove the trade reps back to the table. Still a long way to go, but we'll see how that shakes out in the next probably 4 to 6 weeks. And finally, Federal Reserve, well, they meet next week to talk about interest rates. Now, the Fed has two mandates: growth and employment on one hand and inflation on the other. Now, inflation is at 2.5% for the year on year. Still, the Fed's target is 2%. We've talked about that not being realistic anymore, but that's still their target. And we haven't seen any deterioration in the job market. So they've got this current set of data. They've got to look at it and figure out which one is the bigger problem. That being said, I don't expect a move next week. But again, they have meetings in July, mid-September, October, and early December. So could still see 1 or 2 rate cuts here in the next, in this year. We'll see. Happy Wednesday.